This is Rebecca from the Savvy Women's Business Solution. Today I want to take a few minutes to talk about Facebook and some of the 5 things that I really try to keep in mind professionally when I'm creating Facebook personal pages and fan pages for my clients, and also when I'm at seminars and things and assisting other people making fan pages and personal pages for themselves. One of the things that you should always keep in mind is that as a professional, you should always keep a professional appearance. And to do that, one of the very first things is capitalization. If you are writing your name, you're always going to capitalize Rebecca Buscemi, the first letters of each. If you're writing your name on your Facebook fan page, if you're a brand, if you are a professional office like a doctor, you're going to want to make sure that you are consistent with English grammar. For instance, capitalization. You want to make sure that you write doctor with a capital D and the appropriate punctuation at the end, your period at the end of that, and then Dr. So-and-so, and then your office name, or however you decide that you want to name your fan page. Same thing with your personal page. You don't want all lowercase letters, and you also don't want all capitals, because that also, in the world of the internet, looks like you're yelling at someone, and no one wants to think that somebody's fan page is screaming at them. So that's one of my things, is be aware of grammar, capitalization, punctuation on your titles of your fan page, because that's the very first thing that comes up when people are searching for you. Next thing is not spelling things correctly. And I will tell you that I am a good speller, but I have a problem with rushing sometimes, and sometimes I do rush through things, and my two might be the wrong two. It should have been 200 instead of 20. Things like that. So really take time to read through your content. Read it backwards, because a lot of times by reading things backwards you can catch some mistakes that you wouldn't have normally caught. Have someone else look over it. If you have a fan page, you don't have to publish it right away. Have a friend, have a virtual assistant, have me take a look at your fan page and make sure there isn't anything quirky going on with it before you publish it. A lot of things, like I know Chrome, I use Google Chrome as my browser, and Firefox, it'll tell me a lot of times that things are misspelled. Also, another thing you can do is you can cut and paste it into a Word document and check it that way. It'll tell you if you have fragments, if you have something misspelled, and then paste it back into your fan page after you're done. Okay, next. Once your fan page or your personal page is published, bad words. Let's talk about bad words for a minute. I have the mouth of a sailor when I'm out with my friends. It's not pretty. It's something that I really try to work with. But good thing is my children don't ever say bad words, so I'm very proud of that. But my clients will probably never hear me say a bad word. Same thing with my fan pages. I am my personal page. Now, my personal page started out as a personal page. It was just for my friends before I even had my own business. So a lot of my friends are on there. So this also kind of goes with one of my other things, is friends leaving not so tasteful comments. So do not be afraid if you have a friend that leaves a not so tasteful comment or a bad word on your fan page or on your personal page, to delete that comment. There's 2 good things about this, about doing this. Well, there's 2 different ways you can go about it. You can either let that person know, say, you know, I'm really trying to keep a professional appearance online, and it's really hard for me to do that if you're leaving these type of comments, and I hope you don't mind, but I had to delete your comment. Another thing is, you just delete it. They don't get notification. Just delete it and go on with your life. That's pretty much what I've done in the past. And if anyone comes back and has a problem with it, I just tell them, look, I'm sorry. I can't have things like that happen on my personal page or even my fan page, because my clients look at this and I want to keep a professional appearance. Same thing with yourself. Try to refrain from cussing on your page. It's not professional. That's all. Bad reviews. This is my 5th and final point. Bad reviews. It'll happen. And I myself have made some mistakes with clients, and it's hard owning up to them. It's a painful process. So the one thing that you should do is, if you get a bad review on a fan page, if it's something that's, of course, very hurtful and bad words, delete it and send that person a personal message and tell them, I'm really sorry that you're unhappy with my services and is there anything I can do for you? I'd be more than happy to do that. Unfortunately, I did have to take your review off the page, not because I don't want people to know about it. It's because it wasn't done the correct way. It's one way you can handle it. If it's just a bad review, you should keep it on there and own up to what happened, because people like to see that. Personally, I am not ever put off by seeing someone have a bad review and then that person, the business owner, come back and say, you know, I'm really sorry that you had a bad experience. Here, how about you come to my business and your dinner is half price, or I'm really sorry that you had a problem with that order. I'm going to offer you free shipping on your next order, or a 20% coupon on your next order. To me, that is really important for a business owner to own up and say, I'm really sorry that you had this bad experience. Because we are all human. Life gets in the way. Personally, as a mom, I know my children, they get in the way sometimes, but I'm going to be a mom first. And that's just the way I run my business. But I also am working out different things and strategies and how to also handle my clients appropriately too, because I don't ever want my clients to feel that they're second best to my children. I want them to know that they're always on my mind, because they are, because I don't want them to be unhappy, because I know that I am taking care of their business. So those are just 5 little things that I had to say about Facebook, some different things to think about that I've come across lately when it comes to my clients and doing some things for people. So just a quick recap: capitalization. Don't write in all caps when you're doing things, because people think you're yelling at them. Also, don't forget to capitalize and use punctuation appropriately. Misspelling. Try to keep yourself aware of how to, or know how to go back and spell check fan pages, things like that. Cut and paste into Word if you need to. Read backwards. Some different things you can do to keep a handle of that. Bad words, try to refrain from using them, and try to refrain from having your friends use them on your page. Friends leaving not so tasteful comments, there's different ways to handle it. It's up to you. And bad reviews, same thing, different ways to handle it. It's up to you what you want to do. If you, I do think owning up is the best way to do it. So I guess that's all for now. I just wanted to do that quick little overview of some things I found on Facebook lately that I thought might be helpful to you. Have a great day.